Well, I'm really excited that the northern governors and even leaders are beginning to wake up to the reality of what is going on in the country, because right here, Southwest leaders seek president's action on El Rufai's report. And what was this report all about? El Rufai has also been part of the people that have been seeking for a restructuring and also a looking at the constitution of Nigeria, and he has set up a panel and they'll be working on things. But yes, the Southwest leaders also seek the president action on what El Rufai has actually submitted. Do you think this will actually work? Because now that northern leaders are beginning to complain, I believe the people in those states will also understand what Southwest have been complaining and South have been complaining about all this while, because thank God their eyes are beginning to be opened and they're beginning to see some of the lopsided activities that have been going on in Nigeria, and that has immensely affected or affect the security situation in the country today. And really, if things are done equally, I believe everyone would have been happy and more satisfied with the way things are in the country. But right here, let us get into the details of this and see how it has been, because everyone wants to see and hear about what the president said about El Rufai's report. But anyway, guys, before then, more details will come to you, but please ensure you hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed, and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, let us dive right into the details of this report. Our Southwest leaders seek president action on El Rufai's report. Southwest leaders in the All Progressive Congress (APC) are seeking action on Nasir El-Rufai panel on restructuring. The request was atop the wish list taken by the All Progressive Congress (APC) chieftain to President Buhari penultimate week. Those who discussed the panel reports with the president during their visit to the State House in Abuja are Chief Bisi Akonde, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, Dr. Yomi Fini, and Prince Tajuddin Olusi. The eminent politicians urged the president to forward the report to the National Assembly for their consideration in the course of constitution review. In their view, the report aptly captured the popular aspiration and yearning for the repositioning of the nation-state. Akonde, a former governor of Osun State, is the former interim chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Oshoba, a veteran journalist and two-time governor of Ogun State, is also a founding chieftain of the party. Olusi, a former federal legislator, one-time Lagos commissioner and party elder, is a former national vice chairman of the Defunct Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN), one of the legacy parties that fused into the APC. Fini, a renowned medical practitioner and politician, is one of the leaders of the ruling party from Lagos. The four leaders are held in high esteem in Southwest and beyond. The report of the El Rufai Committee, which was set up by the ruling party, had been submitted to the APC National Caucus and the party's National Executive Committee (NEC). Many stakeholders, particularly rights activists, the Progressive Bloc, and pro-National Conference crusaders, had applauded the report, noting that it could stem the tide of lopsided federalism. The Southwest APC elders reasoned that the implementation of the report will dose the tension that has enveloped the country and chart the path of restructuring. A source said the party chieftains advised the president to forward the report of the El Rufai Committee on restructuring to the National Assembly, as federal legislators are set for another constitution amendment. They reminded the president that the report had been considered and approved by the APC caucus and NEC, and that there should be no further delay on its implementation. The party elders believe that its implementation will address many problems, particularly community policing, devolution of power, and fiscal federalism. They believe that if some of these items form the kernel of constitution review, there will be peace in Nigeria. Indeed, many Nigerians are of the view that the ruling party rolled out campaign promises that revolved around restructuring and decentralization of power to foster true federalism. The 12 recommendations contained in the report are germane to the resolution of the fundamental national question, which has remained a bone of contention among the diverse ethnic groups constituting the country. The panel recommended a review of the derivation principle to enable the areas producing the resources to have a benefit of more resources for development. Also, the committee proposed devolution of power in a way that will give effect to the transfer of some items from the exclusive list of the concurrent list. These items include food and drugs regulation, fingerprint identification of criminals, registration of business names, labor matters, mines and minerals, police prisons, public holidays, and stamp duties. If the recommendation on citizenship is backed by law, then Nigeria residents in any part of the country for a specific period of time will be treated as indigents. Other recommendations are measures of state based on desire, request, preference, fiscal federalism, independent candidacy, local government autonomy, revenue allocation, public holidays, state police and referendum except on the state creation. The source further said, if the report is presented to the National Assembly, either as a core proposal or bill, it will give opportunities to stakeholders to, to intensify legislative lobbying during the constitutional amendment. The report has to do with the future survival of the country and represents the clamor for the redress of the defective federal principle, the unitary structure that is masquerading as federalism. Well, obviously, I believe this should actually fly, but it just seems like the president do not listen to anyone because it seems just as you speak in one ear, it goes out through the other. But thank God that, some of the chieftains and leaders of the All Progressive Congress and even northern leaders are beginning to be wise and understand that this is not just about the people in Nigeria. It also affects them directly or indirectly. Just like a parable that it says that a man whose house is on fire does not just sit down and watch or sit down and still stay under the fire. So it affects everyone. So guys, that is it from here. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say about this, please endeavor to drop it in the comment section. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Thank you so much for staying tuned. To have a pleasant time. Bye for now.